And some Star Trek Online. Figured haven't been on in a while, so maybe hop in and just play around with some PvE queues. I fly an NX Escort refit. That's like my favorite, hardest hitting ship. It's a disruptor build, and including the Nausicaan set and the Terran Task Force set. Of course, we've got a very high crit chance. There's a few things that aren't epic yet, but some things don't really have to be super epic. My other favorite ship is my Husnock warship. It's bigger, but it packs a hell of a punch. Oh, there we go. So just sitting in the space dock, I got a 17.5% crit chance, and that scales and goes up and all sorts of good stuff with all the different abilities that you get. So let's go ahead and queue up for some PvE Queues. What do we got? Let's queue for the Mirror Invasion. Oh, you're gonna snort at me. My dog is my co-pilot here. We'll queue up for a Hive Onslaught. And let's see. I do not want to do port disconnected. I've done that so many times. Let's see if anybody's queued for. Where's that? Battle of Corfez. Nope. We'll queue for it. It's not that bad. Let's see any of the newer ships. Like the Enterprise J, or the new ugly ass Miracle Worker ships. He's just too cute. You want to get up? Okay. Okay. I'll stop messing with Sasquatch. Mm-hmm. My little bear. My little bear, Mr. Miles. Mm-hmm. Constitution class not much bigger than the NX. Just and it's funny, this NX refit. It's kind of like the missing link between the NX 01 and the Constitution class, because they have the underneath the Not the saucer section, but the drive section, I guess. And then the nacelles going up. I, of course, have that ship still. I did not get rid of it. The Constitution. And I also have... you can come here, you can actually try and switch ships, or one if you wanted to. I have Flying Dandy, Carnum Imperium, German Trademark Carrier, Origin Apex Heavy, Orgon Ziphius, Heavy Escort, fun little ship. And there's my Kelvin Timeline Intel Dreadnought, and my Heavy Command, which is the Kelvin Timeline Constitution. I love that USS Atlas. It's a fun dreadnought. My Cockatrice 2, which is a fleet battle cruiser. That's awesome too because I can equip that with a cloaking device. And my other carrier, my fleet carrier, and Intel Dreadnought cruiser, Majestic, Heavy Escort carrier, and there's Xanathar, my Husnock. I named it that because the when you have certain deflector dishes on it, it projects out, and where it is there on the Husnock, it's up actually kind of on top and back, and so when it projects out, it kind of looks like a beholder, where it has like the eye, and then it's got stuff coming off of it. So I originally named it the Beholder, and then I did a little research into AD&D lore and found a named Beholder called Xanathar. Okay, well, let's try a mirror invasion then. Not enough people want to accept their dang queues. Okay. It's enough. It's enough. Alright, I'm in the game. Big outs. Alright. Cannot allow them to take control. Can you guys hear me? There we go. Welcome, viewer. Just starting the mirror invasion. See how far we can get here. Okay, Miles, you just give me a little bit and we'll go out. It's still snowing outside. Right. just realized I have the wrong armor set on. It's alright, I should still be able to. When I mean armor set, with a starship, it's shields, warp core, impulse, and what's the fourth damn thing? My mind's drawing blank there. Deflector. Deflector, thank you. Let's see. Let's come over here. Give this guy a hand. Die, sucker. So stupid, you can't close the rift when you're taking damage. And see, if I had my other shields and everything, I wouldn't be taking as much damage, because the Terrans use phasers. And my other shields, Terran Task Force shields, they reduce phaser damage by 20%. So that's why I'm taking a little bit of a beat. You don't want to get behind me. And Nausicaan torpedo is disruptor based, and I think it did a 36k. I also have an ability called Target Rich Environment, which increases my damage output depending on the number of enemies that are in my field of view, and then you'll see there's my cannon scatter volley, and I can take out a group. I mean, if it's not on advanced, that's just not even fair. Goodbye. Uh-oh. See, the only bad part about that is I draw a lot of aggro, and so if my health actually drops below 10%, I have this thing where I'll actually warp about 8 kilometers back and heal a little bit. It will save me from death. And there it is, tripped it. See, I went down to 5%, and then there I healed, full shields, didn't die. I got that little runabout. I got these frigates too. Crit. Those science vessels you gotta take out quick. Look at that. You gotta take them out before they give a feedback pulse. And feedback pulse essentially just sends whatever you're sending at it right back at you. And I just killed myself. That's wonderful. Happens too when you're fighting the board queen. Damn. Got my shields down and then whacked me with a torpedo. That's okay. Now you see there how I'm damaged. As you loot stuff and pick stuff up on the battlefield, you pick up things such as minor components, critical components, and major components. And that will heal varying wounds. Really? There you don't like me very much right now. Don't bring me down. Boy. Oh man, shark needs help. Yay. Get back to your own universe, you bastards. We don't want you. Okay. Die. Come on, get in range, get in range. There we go. Goodbye. Okay. Alright, where's the flagship? There it is. What? They're not closing the rifts. They need to be closing these rifts. Am I the only one closing fucking rifts? There's. Come on. Good night. Alright, so then you get to choose what kind of marks you need, and I actually don't need anything. But I'll go ahead and take Terran marks. Yay. Ooh. One sec viewer here. See your comment here. Gonna leave the map. Why, thank you, Richard. Alright. So let's see. Queue for Corfez again. It's not that hard. And go for Hive Onslaught again. Crystalline. Crystalline will probably pop pretty quick. And get some crap out of my inventory. Okay. Alright. There we go. Forum, Coalition Disruptor. Get rid of that. Rid of that. Rid of that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Alright. Just need another queue to pop. Alright. My favorite. Here we go. Yeah, we know. So I think I want to set that as my quick power for this. And here we go. Let's go pick a fight with a tactical cube. Or just rape face on a sphere. Oh, somebody's in their Enterprise J. Oh my goodness, so much going on. Can't even tell what kid. Oh, they tripped my temporal ability. Took me out of the fight for a sec. Get off of the cube. Little tiny NX escort taking out a big ass tactical cube. Eat a dick. Oh, oh. Need to get away. Need to get away. Almost gonna die. I'm gonna die. No. Don't mind the little escort. Shoot at that big ass Enterprise J right there. He's a bigger threat. I usually die about 5 or 6 times on this, just from the Borg Queen. There it is. And you don't want to be anywhere near it when it goes off. Oh, damn. Took them both out. That was freaking quick. Just gotta be careful. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And there's that feedback pulse. Just annihilated myself. Now we got a decent group, so she's probably gonna be dead by the time I get back there. Wowzers. Yeah, essentially a glass cannon. Got a little loot here. Don't care too much about those whites. Just go after the blue and the green there. Alright. So I think I'll queue up for a few more. We'll head to Karat and see if anything's cooking there. See if we got a counterpoint. I'm gonna roll that. I'm sure crystalline will pop pretty quick. Okay. That's correct. So I named my NX starship the Challenger because Enterprise in the shuttle missions, Enterprise was actually, the prototype, and then Challenger was the third shuttle, and it's the one, of course, that blew up. So, fitting with that, this is the NX-03 USS Challenger. Of course, the stats do change depending on whether you're flying in sector space like this, or if you're in the Sol system, and then they change again once you enter red alert, because then a lot of your different abilities kick on and all that good stuff. Surprised Crystalline hasn't popped. We have 4 people already. That's alright, we're almost there. There's Rosanna. Dang spheres. Take your shields out like nothing. You're gonna die, home. Oh, Crystalline, there we go. See if I can get top DPS again. I can tell if you do. You can tell you do if you get a purple item, and then if you get, or I think it's 2 purple items. So maybe last time I only got second top DPS because I only got 1. Yeah, and then after that it's like 2 blues and then a blue. So I'm going for 2 purple. Don't you kill me. So I got 50%. Oh. Come on, sheer balance. There we go, double perp. I got top DPS. Thank you. Now these Tholians are actually a little resistant to, I think, the Destructor damage. Because I can't take out these level 60 Recluses nearly as easy as I can take out a 64 Board. They're in Karat. Die already, bastard. Jesus Christmas. Gotcha. So it's funny, you know, we killed the crystalline entity, and then we got these Tholians here, and then if you hang out for a second, for some reason, a Terran will show up out of nowhere like, hey guys, I'm here for the fight. What y'all doing? Come on, where you at? Oh, you're not going to do it the one time. They fix it? Just make me a liar, I guess. But anyway, usually a Terran will come out of nowhere and it's like, oh, I'm here. Alright, well, I guess I'll choose my rewards. 16 car marks. And we'll leave them out. And I'm going to take my dog out. So I'm actually going to take a break. And I'll be back here in a little bit. Alright, I am back. Oh, there we go. See what we got here. Nobody wants to roll counterpoint. Indian assault. Core assault. Breach. That'll work. Oh, look at that. Bam. The breach. It's the breach, man. What are you gonna do? You gonna bite me? No, you're not gonna bite me. Let me clean your eye. Yep. Get ready for this. Yes, that's enough. So lay down. Come on, let me go. Thank you. Slow down. Chill out here. No? Let me go down. Goofy dog. If I can't be the center of attention. Big ass ship. Where are they getting now? Bastards are behind me. Dive off, scum. Left Earth, fuck you. Not our fault. So when you're coming in here and you're going to hit this red knot, all you want to do is slow down, get within striking distance, hit them enough, and then just fly away. And basically, you just want to activate his shield there. Let him burn up his shield. Because he's immune to damage while that shield is up. So then, now, oh, there we go, now we can come in and do some damage to him. Nope. Wall. Oh yeah, this is always fun. Oh. Voth. 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 A bulwark. My ass. Bang. Okay. Now to go destroy the rest of the power core, the big one, the main one. That guy. Boom! That was quick. Huge. You have some food. Oh wow. You had some dinner. Oh, hang on, dude. It's just gotta sit and. Hold on. There we go. Okay, yeah. You scratches. Just let me steal. And reverse it. Alright. Oh, who's not gonna make it? Who's not gonna make it? Oh, red eyes and that other cat. Oh well. Laxel. go with Delta Alliance. Oh, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to poke you in the eye, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need to turn the space heater down here. You okay? I'm sorry. And I need some water. Mm, I'm gonna whack myself in the head. All right. Oh, we could do high of onslaught again. I already did that. Hmm. If we do the core assault, however, I'm gonna switch over to the Keberzella. Hmm. Ah, dang, inventory's full. Huh? So, if you're not a Family Guy fan, Keberzella is Alex Trebek backwards. And it goes back to Superman, where he got rid of some Mixus Pixel or Pixely or something like that. Got rid of him by getting him to say his own name backwards or forwards or something like that. So it was one of those asides where it was just like, oh yeah, it's just like that time I sent Alex Trebek where he belonged, and he was on Jeopardy, and uh, it was Final Jeopardy, and Stewie wrote as the answer, who is Keberzella. And so when Alex Trebek read Kebertzella, he said his name backwards. He went, oh no, and he got sucked back into the other dimension that he came from. So I thought for an Intel cruiser, you know, Kebertzella just is kind of an appropriate name. Because the name in of itself is it's just a backwards word, but wouldn't necessarily occur to you that it's Alex Trebek. So come on, Core Assault, let's do this. The reason I chose this to do this PvP is because of the equipment it has on it. It's got some mines, which are always kind of helpful. But within that mindset is this console as well, which increases starship stealth, the quantum projectile damage, and then the control expertise. But down here in the 2 set, the bonus there with the stealth, 0% throttle after 3 seconds, plus 4850 stealth and considered cloaked. But even at 25 to 1% throttle, which is just one click up, you're at plus 4700 stealth, and so you can actually just kind of cruise along, and until you engage in combat, they got to get within like a kilometer before they even see you. And then of course down here, the 3 set is 33% quantum projectile damage, resistance rating to mines and torps, and then you have the Seeking Mine routine, which instructs all active mines to track towards the target for 30 seconds. And so if you have some abilities that, you know, some bridge officers that increase your mines, which I think I do. Yep, mines disperse the pattern beta 2. Poison sets of mines. And then I think that is it. Yeah, I think that's it. Just the one on this one. There we go. No wonder I wasn't quite as effective in that fight last time. I didn't have anything going off. Board red alert. Shall we go ahead and attack the board? We can always do that after we do this core assault, if it ever pops. I so that's great. Great. Okay, well, go ahead and enter Karat here. So now that I move in here at 25%, my shields came back online. I'm still super stealth, and show you how close you can get here. See if we can, and this ship is super maneuverable too. See how close we can get to those probes. within firing range yet. See, it says 3 seconds, but it's like almost, it's like instantaneous. There we go, we got this probe over here. See how close we can get to him here. Let's see. 6, 5. So I think there's something there. 3 kilometers. Ah, never had a chance. Now those modulating mines, the longer they stay out, the more powerful they get. So I'm hoping that probe stays right where he's at. Because then I'm hoping I can hit that seeking mine subroutine and send all those modulating mines after his ass and see if I can blow him up in one shot. Oh, they detonated, damn it. Oh, where you going? Going, probe. I gotta find my, where is it? Gotta be within range, I bet. Oh, where'd they come from? Oh yeah, there was one ability. Oh yeah, I do have a couple of abilities here. So secondary torpedoes is already automatic. Works for me. Still waiting on pour assault. Down to 4 people now. Okay, well, screw this then. Go back out. I'm going to switch my ship again. Let's go with the Husnock. This is Zenithar. This is the equivalent of killing bears in the, or boars in the forest. If you're like really close, or if you get a new starship to work on the mastery, starship mastery, as I always just stay here, kill boar in between queues, and grind that mastery up. Because they're level 64, so you get a little extra XP from killing them. So, and this green orb, if you're not familiar, it's from the Delta reputation, Delta Alliance, and essentially it's like a board shield regenerator that you can deploy, like when your shields get to 75 or 50%, it automatically deploys that and helps your shields regen. It's a handy dandy little device, especially like the spheres. They have something that just kills your shields. And the Husnock warship is from a Star Trek: The Next Generation episode, where they go to this planet and a something and just destroyed everything on the planet except this little one house and the yard and everything, and this elderly couple. And turns out the guy was a omnipotent being who promised not to fight. And anyway, this was the Husnock that they came up with, the ship to keep the Enterprise at bay. Because, you know, Captain Picard was always the sleuth. Then something didn't just quite add up. One more thing. Just one more thing. Well, viewer, I think I'm going to call it a night with some Star Trek. Thanks for watching, and I hope to get you next time. If you like it, please hit a subscribe and a like.